This might actually be the most evil Roblox YouTuber of all time. I'm not kidding when I say Payleey has gone beyond cringe shorts and stepped into straight-up manipulation, lies, and destroying other people's reputations for her own clout. If you think Roblox should ban her immediately, like this video right now. Because today, we're exposing every disgusting thing she's done, from manipulating kids with religion to faking evidence just to ruin other creators. And trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to agree with me. This might actually be the worst YouTuber in the entire Roblox community. It all started on January 3rd, 2025, when Payleey dropped her so-called masterpiece titled Steak Loves Devil Part 1. At face value, you'd think it's just another dumb Roblox short. But this video was the start of something much darker. In it, she claimed that Steak, the biggest Roblox streamer, was mocking her content, insulting her, and siding with the devil. Like, what? She literally took normal criticism and twisted it into a religious war. All Steak did was point out that she was using God and the devil in her like and subscribe calls to action to bait engagement from kids. That's not hate, that's true. But Payleey spun it into victimhood, pretending to cry on camera, saying she was so sad to see who Steak really was. No, you weren't sad. You were setting up lies to farm clout, and it worked, because kids don't know any better. After the Steak video, Payleey doubled down. She called her content hard-worked when, let's be honest here, it's 30-second slop shorts that anyone can pump out in 5 minutes. These aren't deep, meaningful videos. They're brain rot designed to keep kids scrolling on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. But Payleey framed herself as the victim, saying Steak was mocking her hard work, while she herself made insulting comments like, "Jesus is dumb and poor bacons are ugly." How is that positivity? She hides behind this positive message excuse while her videos are just toxic bait. And when Steak pointed it out, she didn't defend herself. She weaponized her audience. Suddenly, her comments were full of spam like, "Holy, holy, amen," and "Devil should be poor loser." That wasn't organic fan support. That was Payleey brainwashing her audience into cult-like behavior. Here's where Payleey crosses the line from just being another lazy short-form creator to being genuinely dangerous for the Roblox community. And I don't say that lightly. See, Payleey knows her audience inside out. She knows they're mostly kids, 8, 9, maybe 12 years old at most. These aren't teens or adults who can think critically about what they're watching. These are children who don't know how YouTube works, who don't understand that likes, comments, and subs are fueling her revenue. And instead of treating that audience responsibly, she manipulates them in some of the dirtiest ways possible. Her tactic? Religion. She'll use God, Jesus, and the devil as literal engagement tools. It's not about faith, it's not about values. It's clickbait dressed up as moral high ground. When Steak called this out, people suddenly saw what was happening. She was basically running a cult in her comment section. Look at any one of her videos from this period, and you'll see kids spamming "Holy, holy, holy," "Amen," or "Devil should be poor." And if you think those kids came up with that themselves, you're wrong. They're repeating what Payleey conditioned them to say. She brainwashed her viewers into believing that liking, commenting, or typing religious phrases was somehow a way to fight evil or be a good fan. It's manipulation, plain and simple. And when Steak called her out, Payleey did what she always does. She lied. She twisted it and said Steak was mocking her loyal fans. That's the most evil part of it. Steak wasn't mocking kids, he was sympathizing with them. He saw that they were being manipulated by someone who clearly doesn't care about them and just wants algorithm juice. He was laughing at how Payleey forced kids into becoming her engagement army, not laughing at the kids themselves. But Payleey knew twisting the narrative would work. She knew if she pretended to be the victim, her fans would double down, defend her, and send her even more free engagement. It's an endless cycle. And the worst part? She hides behind this fake positive vibes shield. She'll say things like, "I'm just spreading positivity," while insulting bacons, calling Jesus dumb, and glorifying slenders. That's not positivity, it's hypocrisy. It's targeted toxicity wrapped in a bow, just toxic enough to rile people up, but vague enough that her defenders can scream, "She's just joking." It's the same rage bait cycle we've seen 100 times before, except this time it's aimed at literal kids. And that's why it's so evil. Because every view, every comment, every amen spam is another child falling deeper into the trap she sets. And she knows it. She's not ignorant. This is her business model. If Payleey's manipulation of her own fans was bad, what she did to Vanilla Bean might be even worse. This wasn't just about farming clout or boosting engagement. This was a targeted character assassination, an attempt to completely wipe another creator off the map with lies, faked evidence, and cheap drama tactics. So here's what happened. Vanilla Bean is a well-known Roblox creator with a solid reputation. Someone who had her ups and downs like any creator, but who was respected by a lot of people. Payleey, for whatever reason, jealousy, competition, or just the need for more views, decided to go after her. And how did she do it? By fabricating Discord screenshots. She literally put out proof that Vanilla Bean was insulting friends, calling them slurs, and being toxic behind the scenes. But when you actually look at the screenshots, they're so obviously fake that it's laughable. The fonts don't match, the timestamps are inconsistent, and the entire vibe is off. But here's the thing, Payleey doesn't need the screenshots to be convincing. She just needs her audience, kids who don't know better, to believe it. And they did. Suddenly, Vanilla Bean's reputation took a hit, all because Payleey wanted another target to feed her rage bait machine. And it didn't stop there. Payleey dragged up an old short Vanilla Bean made years ago where she promoted a sketchy website. Now, let's be real. Every creator in the Roblox niche did that at some point. Vanilla Bean admitted it wasn't her best decision and deleted the video. She moved on, like anyone would. But Payleey decided to dig it up years later and act like it was breaking news. That's not accountability. That's a smear campaign. It's like someone digging through your trash just to find something they can wave around and scream, "Look, they're evil," when the reality is, it's old, it's irrelevant, and it's already been addressed. This shows the real danger of someone like Payleey. She's not just manipulating her fans, she's weaponizing them. She's turning her audience into an attack mob aimed at other creators. She doesn't care who gets hurt. She doesn't care if Vanilla Bean loses subs, gets harassed, or has her career tarnished. All she cares about is views. Vanilla Bean wasn't just criticized. She was targeted with lies. And the scariest part? Payleey got away with it. No bans, no consequences, just more views and more kids spamming her comments. That's not just evil. That's predatory behavior toward other creators. Now, if you thought it couldn't get worse, buckle up. Because what Payleey did during the Schlepp versus Roblox situation might actually be one of the lowest moments in Roblox YouTube history. On August 14th, 2025, Payleey released a video called "Real Shawl is Disgusting," and this is where she crossed a line that should have gotten her banned immediately. For context, Schlepp is the Roblox YouTuber who risked everything to expose predators on the platform. He caught them, confronted them, and even helped get people arrested in real life. He made Roblox safer, period. Roblox, instead of thanking him, banned him and sent him a cease and desist letter because his videos made the platform look bad. Everyone knew this was Roblox prioritizing their reputation and money over safety. The community rallied behind Schlepp, except Payleey. In her video, she sided with Roblox. She said it was right to ban Shulla, that it's the parents' fault if kids get groomed, and that Shulla was acting Seuss by pretending to be a kid to bait predators. She even suggested the predators weren't fully to blame. Excuse me? That is one of the most vile takes I've ever heard in my life. She was defending predators on Roblox, a literal children's platform, just to go against the grain and stir up more rage bait. That's not edgy. That's evil. And while making these claims, she plugged her Discord server. Imagine using a video about child safety and predator hunting as an opportunity to grow your Discord. That alone tells you everything you need to know about her priorities. She doesn't care about safety. She doesn't care about truth. She cares about farming engagements, even in the middle of one of the darkest controversies Roblox has ever had. But she didn't stop at blaming Shawley. She started spreading disgusting rumors about him getting physical with predators, which is completely false. She claimed his methods were worse than the predators themselves. Think about that. She said the guy risking his safety to expose predators was worse than the predators. That's not ignorance. That's intentional, malicious slander. And it gets worse. She mocked Schlepp's trauma, mocked people like Law by Mike who spoke out, and invalidated victims who said they were groomed. She said going to therapy over Discord grooming was soft. Do you realize how insane that is? This is a creator telling her audience that therapy is weak, that victims are lying, that predators aren't at fault. That's not just evil, it's dangerous. It normalizes predator behavior and gaslights victims. And she spread that message to kids. At this point, Payleey isn't just Roblox's most hated YouTuber. She's a threat to the entire community. She's lying, manipulating, smearing creators, defending predators, mocking victims, and profiting from it all. And she's still out here, uploading like nothing happened. That's why she's the most evil Roblox YouTuber.